First team on the dock for Air Retrieve Splash 102 will be Deb and Little Man Silas. "45-second timer begins as soon as Judge Teresa says the bumper is set." "12 feet into the pool right now. That bumper is suspended, which is also 2 feet over the surface of the dock or 4 feet over the surface of the water." Oh, Little Man, that will be a miss, unfortunately, to start the day out. Each team gets a total of 3 misses or 2 misses at any one given distance. Once that occurs, they will be eliminated from competition. This is Air Retrieve Splash 102. Second attempt at 12 feet. Oh, Little Man Silas. Unfortunately, that will be a double miss. That will conclude their day. Good Little Man, Tito. We're now set 6 feet off the end of the dock for Scarlet. Oh, unfortunately, that will be miss number 1 for Scarlet. Second and final attempt at 6 feet coming up for Scarlet. So if you're good girl, Scarlet. That will also end their day with a double miss at 6 feet. For Air Retrieve will be Mary Beth and Ruby. Oh, excuse me. How did I get off? Oh, that's not 3. Will be Deb and Libby. Ruby on deck, followed by Rhodey and Layla. Bumper at 5 feet off the end of the dock for Little Miss Libby. Best girl, Libby. Once that bumper's called, second timer will begin at 6 feet. "45-second countdown begins. Here we go, 6 feet attempt for Libby. Good girl, Libby. Got you, Deb. I got you. Each team is allowed one of those. They can take it anytime they choose during the competition. Gives them a little extra time to catch their breath. Ten seconds left. Timeout is over. 45-second countdown begins. 45-second countdown begins. Here we go. First attempt at 7 feet off the end of the dock for Little Miss Libby. Oh, Little Libby. Unfortunately, that will be her first miss. We're going to get another run at 7 feet right here. A miss. That 45-second timer begins right after they exit the water. We're on attempt second and final run at 7 feet right here for Debbie and Little Miss Libby. Grab here. We move on to 8 feet. A miss would end their day. Libby, we're going to move on. That was the number she was searching for. Perfect. Good girl, Libby. Attempt number one, right feet off the end of the dock once that set. 45-second countdown begins now. 2 misses remain for Deb and Little Miss Libby. Oh, so close. That was a beautiful run and jump for Libby right there. You've got one more. You've got one more miss, Deb. You have one. Second and final run coming up right here at 8 feet off the end of the dock. Second and final run coming up right here for Little Miss Libby at 8 feet. We get a grab here. We move on out to 9 feet off the end of that dock. Miss here would unfortunately end their day. I believe this is the spot she ended on the other day, on Thursday, or Friday, excuse me. Oh, good girl, Libby. That one, the hair on her chin had to have hit that bumper. That was so close. That will be, unfortunately, Libby's third final miss. That's going to bring us to Mary Beth and Ruby. Cody, Layla, Raven, Narbe due up next. Ruby will be getting her journey of air retrieve at the 18 feet off the end of the dock surface mark. First run down the dock coming up from Mary Beth and Ruby right here. Good girl, Rubes. Easy, easy, easy grab. 18 feet off the end of the dock. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Rubes, easy grab, 18 feet off the end. Now that bumper will be suspended 19 feet off the end, 2 feet above the surface of that dock. That surface you see Mary Beth and Ruby on our dock is 40 feet long by 8 feet wide. Each team can use as little or as much of that dock as they choose. Our pool here at DogMode is 20 feet wide by 40 feet long, or excuse me, 45 feet long. Equivalates to 29,000 gallons of water. Temp number 1 at 19 feet. Oh, Rubes close. Second and final run at 19 feet off the end of the dock, coming right here for Mary Beth and Ruby. One of two things is about to happen. We get a catch here at 19 feet, move on to 20. Or a miss here would end their day and finalize their numbers at 18 feet. The score each team gets for a final score, an official score, is the highest number that they catch. For a catch to be successful, they do not have to come down with that in their mouth. It just has to come unhinged from both of those clips that you see the toy hanging from. Good girl, Rubes. Successful grab right there, 19 feet off the end, now going to 20 feet up. So now you know. Such a close call there at 20 feet, near grab. That was attempt number 1. We will get one more run at 20 feet here. One more miss remaining for Mary Beth and Ruby. Once again, grab here. We move on to 21 feet out, which would tie a personal best for Ruby. Miss here would unfortunately end their day. Second and final run at 20 feet right here. That will unfortunately be their third and final miss. Ruby's final score for air retrieve will end at 19 feet. Next up on the dock will be Cindy Lou and her little puppy Rhodey, aka Roadster. Followed by Layla Raven Narbe and Bullet. Not Bullet, it'll be Truffles, then Bullet. Glad I got someone here to keep me online. Bumper set 7 feet off the end of the dock for the little Roadster. That was so close. Good girl, Roadster. Easy grab at 7 feet. So that was Roadster, easy grab, 7 feet off the end. Bumper will move out now in a 1 foot increment all the way to 8 feet off the end. Once again, 2 feet over the surface of the dock. Bumper set 8 feet off the end of the dock. Attempt number 1 for Cindy and Roadster coming up right here. Good girl, Roadster. Easy grab one more time at 8 feet off the end of the dock. end of the dock this time. Once again, 2 feet over the surface of the dock, 4 feet over the surface of the water. Roadster's ready to go. Timer begins. Good girl, Rhodey. Girl Roadster. Now moving on to 11 feet off the end of the dog. Bumper set 11 feet off the end. Good girl, Roadster. Easy, easy grab at 11 feet. Now set 12 feet off the end of the dog for Rhodey. Good girl, Rhodey. No misses yet for Rhodey. Yes. Brand new personal best for Rhodey, Julie says. So what? First attempt coming up here, 13 feet off the end of that dock for Rhodey. Bumper set 13 feet off the end of the dock. Good girl, Rhodey, and that means that's another personal best. Now 14 feet off the end of the dog. Temp number 1 coming up right here. No misses yet. Flop, Roadster. Miss number 1 right there, 14 feet off the end. Cindy will be using her 30-second break. Yeah, it's going. 20 seconds left. You just jumped during your break. You had 20 seconds left in your break and jumped. You confused me. You said you break, so I said 20 seconds left in your break. What did she say? He just said? That will be miss number 2. Still 1 more to go. That will unfortunately be the 3rd and final miss for Cindy and Rodian. A brand new best of 14 feet. Now up is Little Miss Layla and Taylor. Wow, good girl, Layla. She's turning into the Golden All-Star. Is. It fell off my lap, yep, out of my pocket. Little Miss Layla turning into quite the all-star. Now moving on to that bumper suspended 7 feet off the end of the dock. 2 feet over the surface of the dock, 4 feet over the surface of the water. Bumper set, 45-second timer begins. Oh, she bumped it, not quite enough to knock it off, so that will be her first miss. There we go. Oh, silly girl. There we go. Good girl, Layla. Attempt number 2, timer already started. Beautiful job, Little Miss Layla. That will be a second catch at 7 feet. Look at you go. Now moved out to 8 feet off the surface of that dock for Little Miss Layla. Attempt number 1. Still has 2 more misses remaining now. Look at her go. Now that she figured out that bumper is super close for her. Now we're going to move on out to 9 feet off the end of that dock. On deck, Raven, followed by Narbe, Truffles, Bullet, and Grim. Good girl, Layla. That's a good job, little lady. Okay, 30-second timeout. Did he say he want? Are we doing a 30-second timeout? I swear I just heard somebody say that. Okay. Good girl, Layla. Easy once again, 9 feet off the end. No, that was 9. Now we're going to 10, right? Now moving out to 11 feet off the end of the dock. Bumper now set 11 feet off the end. This little girl has now figured this game out. Nice job, Layla. That will push us now out to 12 feet off the surface of the dock. Bumper set, 45 second timer begins now. Nice job, Layla. What? Just 13 feet off the end of the dock for Little Miss Layla. Has begun. Attempt number 1 coming up here, 14 feet off the surface of the dock, 1 miss remaining. Bumper set, 45-second timer begins. Nice job, Layla. Now we're going to move on out to 15 feet. They are down to that final miss. They go until they miss now. Once the next miss is made, it will end their day. This is going amazing so far. Started all the way back at 6 feet, now going for 15 feet off the end of the dock. Bumper set. Oh, so close. Great job for Taylor and Layla today. Final score will be 14 feet for them. You did that wrong. Nice job. Yep, that is the third and final miss. Great job to Taylor and Layla. That was fantastic. 9 total catches and a final score of 14 feet. You know what I was saying? Somebody called 30-second break again, I think. So I started, I said 30-second break has begun, and the next thing I know, set at 16 feet, I believe, right? 16? Yep. Now on the dock is Ashley and Raven beginning at 16 feet.
She's not sure about it.
She's actually... Miss number 1, unfortunately, right there for Raven at 16 feet. Silly girl, Raven. Raven excels at this game very, very well. Attempt number 2 coming up here at 16 feet for Raven. Not sure I've ever seen her do that before, just or quite like that. Second and final attempt coming up right here at 16 feet for Ashley and Raven. One of 2 things is about to happen. Successful grab. We move on to 17 feet. A miss here would unfortunately end their day with a double miss at 16. After Raven, Rob, and Narbe. There we go, Raven. That's what we expected on jump number 1. Good girl. Looking for lots more of those. Good girl, Raven. Girl, Raven. Bumper now set 17 feet off the end of the dock. There we go. Good girl, Raven. Beautiful jump there, 17 feet off the end. Now she's getting going. Not sure what happened on that first run down the dock. Move that bumper out to 18 feet off the end of the dock. Now once again, 2 feet over the surface of the dock, 4 feet over the surface of the water. Bumper now set. 45-second countdown has begun. This will be attempt number 1, 18 feet off the end of that dock. Now Raven's awake. Must have just woke up from a nap before that first run. Good girl, Raven. Good girl, Raven. Bumper now set, this time 19 feet off the end of the dock. Only one miss so far for Ashley and Raven, that very first one. Seconds left, and we're forward. Great job, Raven. Beautiful grab there at 19 feet. That's more like it, Raven. Good girl. Raven, apparently that's a personal best for her. There it is. Julie says it's official. Personal best at 19 feet for Raven, now going for 20. Attempt number 1 coming up right here, 20 feet off the end of the dock for Ashley and Raven. Good girl, Raven. Miss number 2 right there. They have one more remaining. Down to their final miss. Run number 2 coming up right here, 20 feet off the end of the dock. Oh, so close. A brand new personal best with a final score of 19 feet for Ashley and Raven. You okay, Mom? Okay. The dock, this is Rob and his girl, Narbe. Narbe will begin her air retrieve journey 19 feet off the end of the dock. Former Purina Incredible Dog Challenge West Coast Regional Champion in air retrieve. Bumper set 19 feet off the end. That 45-second countdown begins now. Good girl, Narbe, making that 19-foot grab look awfully easy. $19. Attempt number one coming up right here for Rob and Narbe at 20 feet off the end of the dock. This grab would give them the outright lead in today's competition. Good run by Narbe. Unfortunately, miss number one coming up right there at 20. We'll get one more turn at it. Good girl, Narbe. Jump number two coming up right here. Second run at 20 feet. We get a grab here. We move on to 21 feet. Miss here would unfortunately end the run at air retrieve splash 102. Oh. Double miss there at 20 feet. Will be a final score of 19 feet for Rob and Narbe as well. Next up, that will bring us to Debbie and Truffles. This is Deb and Little Miss Truffles. Cool. Attempt number one coming up right here, 9 feet off the end of the dock for Little Miss Truffles. Easy, easy for Truffles, 9 feet off the end. Good girl. Gonna now move on up 10 feet off the end. Great run down the dock by Little Miss Truffles. Jump number 2 coming up, right, or excuse me, run number 1 coming up at 10 feet right here for Debbie and Truffles. Good girl, Truffles. Easy grab. We will now move to 11 feet off the end of the dock. Break. She say break. Break. Wonderful handling by Deborah there.
The more you know, I guess.
Yep.
Just tell me that.
I agreed with you on that, Mike. Well, there's another side to that too. Camry and Bullet. Camry and Bullet on the dock. Bullet will be starting 6 feet off the end. Sorry, kid. For Bullet at 6 feet right here. On deck is Grim, followed by Atlas, Aspen, Jack, and the final dog will be Blitz. Go get it, Bullet. Oh, yes, and Lucy as well. I forgot about Lucy. Lucy after Blitz. Five more seconds. And that's going to be a timeout on jump number 1. Start immediately with jump number 2. You got one more, your second, that's your first miss, go again. You just start right up again. Go get it, buddy. 15 seconds for Bullet. Go get it, buddy. And that, unfortunately, will be a double timeout for Bullet on jump number 1. So that what we are now done. That was a double timeout. So we're now done. Sorry. That will count as both of their misses for Bullet at 6 feet. Next up on the dock will be Abby and her Dutch Shepherd Grim. We will get it next time, Bullet. That's right, buddy. So Grim, Atlas, Aspen, Jack, Blitz, and Lucy to round out Splash 102.
I winked at you. That was weird. Sorry.
Mr. Grimm is starting 18 feet off the end of the dock. Bumper set. Here we go, Mr. Grimm. Here we go, buddy. Attempt number 1 coming up for Grimm. 18 feet off the end of the dock. On deck once again, Atlas and Aspen. Grimm, big easy grab, 18 feet off the end of the dock for Grimm. What were you? Now 19 feet off the end of the dock. Let's go get it, Grim. First attempt, 19 feet off the end right here. Good boy, Grim. Easy, easy grab one more time at 19 feet that time. Not his game. He likes the hanging bumper. Maybe that means we need to present him a better target. Attempt number 1 coming up right here, 20 feet off the end of the dock for Abby and the Instagram. You do not get that excited for anything else, mister. Maybe a bite sleeve. Get it, buddy. Tip number 1 coming up right here, 20 feet off the end of the dock. Let's get Atlas and Aspen due up next. Good boy, Grim. Big, big grab, 20 feet off the end of the dock. That is the new leading score for the splash. That did tie a personal best for Grim. Grab here would be a brand new one, 21 feet off the end of the dock. Thank you, statistician Hatch and Randy. Bumper now set 21 feet off the end of the dock. Attempt number 1 coming up right here at 21 feet. No misses yet for Abby and Graham. This would be a brand new personal best. Oh man, he had that. He just missed it. Good boy, Grim. That was a beautiful run. He could have easily gotten that one, just missed it at the very end. Got it? You do look a little. Seconds. As soon as this clock runs out, Abby's 45-second timer will begin. Time. 45-second countdown begins now. Two coming up right here, 21 feet off the end of the dock. This would once again be a personal best for Grim. Statistician Julie Hatch tells me. Oh, good boy, Grim. Another near miss. That will be a double miss, 21 feet off the end of the dock for a final score of 20 feet. Tying a personal best. Good job, buddy. Up on the dock will be Ashley and Atlas. Bumper set 18 feet off the end of the dock. Little misstep, about 8 to 10 feet back on the dock. Fortunately, will lead to a miss for Mr. Atlas, first attempt. Second and final run coming up right here, 18 feet off the end of the dock for Ashley and Atlas. Good boy, made that look really easy that time. Good boy, Atlas. Bumper's now set 19 feet off the end. 45-second countdown has begun. Good boy, Atlas. Good boy, Atlas. Nice grab, 20 feet off the end of the dock that time. Break, got it. Yes, Ash, I think I said, or I meant to say we're now going to 20 feet. If I said it otherwise, I was completely wrong. "15 seconds left. That's time. 45-second clock starts now. That will be the second miss for Atlas. One more chance here, 20 feet off the end of the dock. Oh. Oh, got it. Just informed that 19-foot grab Atlas made a moment ago was a new personal best. We're going to try 20 feet one more time right here. 45-second timer has already begun. Oh, near miss. Nice job, Atlas. Brand new personal best of 19 feet. Double miss at 20 feet to end their day. Good job, buddy. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Christine and Aspen. Now set 6 feet off the end of the dock. Ten seconds. That is a timeout on jump number 1. 45-second timer starts again. Ten seconds. And that is another timeout, a double timeout, and that will end the day. Cindy Lou, that's 2 timeouts. Good girl, Aspen. That will bring us to... Next up on the dock will be Rob and Jack. Moving on out the other direction now to a 14-foot mark, Rob and Jack. On deck will be Blitz, followed by Lucy. Rob and Jack now on the dog. He's going to attempt one. Will be coming 14 feet off the end of the dog. Bumper now set 14 feet off the end of the dog. Rob has guest holder Stephanie up there with him. Here we go, attempt number one, 14 feet off the end for Rob and Jack. Good boy, Jack. Near miss on jump number one. Good old boy, Jack. Right on your towel, mister. Attempt number two coming up right here for Rob and Jack, 14 feet off the end of that dock. Guest holder Stephanie Jensen from Ryrie, Idaho. Rob from Montana. Yes, good boy, Jack. Good old man. That's a good boy. Good boy, Jack. Bumper set, attempt number one at 15 feet, coming up right here. Rob has two more misses available now after that grab at 14 feet. Oh, so close. Good boy, Jack. Good jump, buddy. One more attempt coming up here. 15 feet, right? Yep, 15 feet off the end of the dock. Oh, good boy, Jack. Good boy. Great job at a grab 15 feet off the end. Good boy, Jack. Going to move out one more foot, 16 feet off the end this time for Jack. Bumper now set 16 feet off the end, 45-second countdown begins. Go get it, Jack. Good boy, you go get that. Oh, good boy, heck of a run at air retrieve there. Final score will be 15 feet for Jack. Good boy. Good boy, Jack. Nice job, buddy. Good man, Jack. That's going to bring us to the two final dogs of Air Retrieve Splash 102. Next up will be Blitz. Great job there by Rob and Jack. Looks like we have Taylor with blitz. Bumper set 7 feet off the end of the dock. Nice job, blitz. Good boy. Easy peasy 7-foot grab for blitz there. Now moving out 8 feet off the end of the dock. Bumper now set 8 feet off the end of the dock for blitz. Let's go get it, big boy. Good boy, blitz. Now going out 9 feet off the end of the dock for Taylor and blitz. Good boy, blitz. Where are you going, mister? There you go, Michaela. Now moving on to 10 feet off the end of the dock. Here we go, buddy. Bumper now set 10 feet off the end. Here we go, Taylor and blitz. Silly man, go get that toy. Yes, good boy, blitz. Usually you see that little stall like Blitz did there on a newer dog that thinks they're not going to get it. But he proved there was an easy grab for him there at 10 feet off the end. Bumper now set 11 feet off the end of that dock for Taylor and Blitz. Love seeing this game take shape for these brand new teams. What? Good boy, Blitz. Good boy. Good man, Blitz. Now moving out 12 feet off the end of the dog. Making this look awfully easy. Bumper now set 12 feet off the end of that dog. Oh, so close, buddy. "45-second countdown begins one more time. Give our second and final run at 12 feet. Get a grab here. We move on to 13. Miss here would end their air retrieve day. Let's go get it, Blitz. Ten more seconds. Got time to reset him one more time. Good boy, Blitz. That will unfortunately end their days there with a final score of 11 feet.
So he's just had these 2 misses, right?
Yep. Good job, Blitz. You all right?
Yeah, I just had foot surgery, so I'm still like recovering a little bit.
Lucy. Down to the final dog of Air Retrieve Splash 102. This is Seti and Lucy. "13 feet, Cindy Lou. Bumper now set. "13 feet off the end of the dock. Go get it, Lucy. Easy grab, 13 feet off the end. Good girl, Lucy. Happy to be back in the pool, little Miss Lucy. This dog has 5 personalities. All the way from Lucy to Lucille to Lucinda. And we won't go beyond there. Bumper now set, 14 feet off the end. Countdown begins. Margaret, a.k.a. Seti, and Lucille. Good girl, Lucy. That was a good girl. Now going to move out to 15 feet off the end of the dog. Bumper now set, 15 feet off the end. 45-second countdown has begun. Good girl, Lucy. Okay. Seti's going to utilize her 30-second timeout. "15 seconds. Time. Timer starts, 45 seconds, bumper at 16 feet off the end. Oh, good girl, Lucille.
It's supposed to rain.
Second and final attempt coming up right here at 16 feet off the end of the dock for Seti and Lucy. One of two things about to happen. We get a catch here, move on to 17 feet. Miss here, enter day. In air retrieve splash, 102. Oh, good girl, said and Lucy. Good girl, Lucy. Near miss. That will give them a final score of 15 feet into air retrieve. And that will conclude Air Retrieve Splash 102, 5 p.m. in an hour and 15 minutes. Final splash of the day will begin distance splash.